this weekend, the three of us and our wives went to a close friend of ours' wedding. Great day, beautiful day. Matt Schwartz. We did there was a Jewish wedding. We did the draft last week, podcast draft last week, famous Jewish characters. Great day, aside from the part where my section of the huppah fell apart and hit the bride in the face.
But I'm going to tell you, it could have been way worse.
It could have been a lot worse because the other one almost came out, right?
Me and G-Mac were in the front row watching you guys hold it.
Yep.
For you guys who don't know, the huppah is like a little parachute thing that 4 people hold up.
Right.
Yeah.
And Adam's came loose. And when he pulled it and tied his and then put it back up and pulled it tight, Connor's almost came full out of the knot.
Yep.
So you could have had 2 sides down. And then Connor would have pulled it up and then yours would have fallen out again.
It would have been
forever.
a disaster.
We would have still been there.
I got it back. I got it back up
it was
quick.
a very long ceremony.
It was. If we started holding that thing up, like when the ceremony started, there would have been no problems. But we were holding it for like 15 minutes beforehand.
Yeah. Derek was at a 45
the whole time.
angle.
I kept trying to tell him, like, Derek.
It's funny too.
He was waving me off, like, no, Derek.
Derek was, me and G-Mac were watching him. Him and the pole were parallel.
Yeah.
But they were both leaning at a 45-degree angle. Derek was doing like the fucking from Smooth Criminal. He was doing the fucking the Michael Jackson lean forward.
He didn't know what to do when Mr. and Mrs. Schwartz came over to him too.
Well,
he's like trying to make room for them, and it's like Derek, he's like going way out of his way to get out of their way.
You couldn't have asked a better person.
Just hold the pole and exist. That's it.
Just stand there.
But that's not the cold open I wanted to talk about. So on the way home from the wedding, Jen and I decided we stop at Dairy Queen and get some food for just get some food because we were both had a couple of drinks, and we decided to go to Dairy Queen. We'll get a couple of meals and some blizzards, and we'll go back to the house, watch TV, and call it a night. So we put our order in, and you can't sub in blizzards for your drinks there. So you get your drink and your blizzard. So I'm getting 4 drinks here, right? 2 sodas and 2 blizzards. And I get to the window to pay, and he hands me my food, and then he asks me, "Do you want a tray and lids for your drinks?" Do I want lids for my drinks? Yes, I want lids for my, are times really that hard for Warren Buffett and Dairy Queen where you're really skimping out on the lids? That shouldn't even be a question.
Does Warren Buffett own Dairy Queen?
I thought he did. Wasn't there that story like that him and Bill Gates used to meet there all the time, and then they liked it he liked it so much that he bought it? Maybe it was like a single franchise. But anyways,
he might own stock in it. I don't know. Maybe he does own it.
How asinine is it to ask a customer if they want lids for their drinks that they're driving home in their car? Like, it's enough of a risk taking your drink home with the lid in it and in the tray. And you're asking me if I want to remove the thickest layer of protection I have between the liquid and the rest of my car?
You should have been like, "Yes, sir. You know what? Hold the cups too. I'll just hold my hands out, and you can pour the Dr. Pepper into my hands."
Throw it in your pocket.
We're fine.
We're good.
We're fine.
No straws, no ice.
Straws. Just, you know what? While you're at it, unwrap the burger and just throw it in the back seat of the car. I'll get it later.
I just want the syrup. I want you to give me. I want the packet of syrup for the soda.
Guy, we got carbonated water at home. Just fucking give me the syrup.
When will it end? And then it got me thinking about. Remember, I think it was around the time we were in high school, or shortly after. McDonald's and Burger King got cute, and they thought they'd decide, "Oh, we're gonna charge you for your sauces." Get the fuck out of town. You're charging me for sauces. You're making money ass over tea kettle on these half-ass burgers and fries, and you can't just give me sauce. It's not like it's made of anything of substance. It's fucking chemicals.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Do you remember so they started doing that, but then every so often they'd be like, "Oh, well, we can give you one."
Right.
Like,
give me one.
What do you
when we were kids, you'd go there and you'd get your meal and then an additional bag full of sauces.
I need McDonald's in that moment to be more like Taco Bell. When you say, sometimes I say I don't want sauce from Taco Bell because I have so many extra packets at home.
Yeah.
They get a fucking
whole handful.
Yeah, like a kid size beach shovel.
Yeah.
And shovel it into the bag. Your food is covered in sauces.
Covered in more sauces than you know what to do with.
God, if you're being that liberal, don't Don't even ask me what I want. Just throw all different types of sauces in there, and then I'll choose.
Exactly. They all taste the same anyway.
That's true.
But so I thought that was a pretty interesting question to ask somebody at a drive-through if you want lids for your paper cups. Yeah, I do.
Sir, I do, in fact.
Oh, man.
Welcome to the Average Nobody's podcast, number 128 for September 2nd.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
There we go, 2021. You can find us averagenobodies.com, on Twitter at averagenobodies, youtube.com/theaveragenobodies, and on podcast services, Apple, Spotify, and a few others. What's up?
Nothing.
Big night for me and Adam. We got a huge, what do they call it? It's a Mexican pizza.
Yeah, we got a quesadilla pizza from Masa Taqueria. They're from Providence, and they're at Rock and Rye on Atwells Ave. I think Thursday through Saturday they take over the kitchen, and basically it was like 3 quesadillas.
It was like a
stacked on top of one another.
Right, exactly.
And it was delicious. It was amazing.
With meat and cheese and onions and sauce in between every one.
Oh, so good.
It was.
It looked amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Adam's Instagram story right now.
So we're going to be feeling bad in short order.
All right, but we also have an exciting podcast coming up. We have our celebrity birthday riddles coming up, orchestrated by Ryan himself. And
I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to hype everyone up too much, but these are my finest riddles.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Can't wait.
My finest riddles.
And then we're gonna middle out the podcast with a draft of iconic movie vehicles.
I like it. I had some trouble today.
I'm gonna tell you what.
I was trying to think of good ones, but like most of mine are cars.
I rattled off 8 of them.
Really?
Real quick.
Okay.
I could have gone with so many more. Anyway, and then we're gonna end with what we're watching. We might have to cut it off a little bit short so we make sure we make the movie in time, but we'll get to everything. Ryan.
It's time for everyone's favorite game show, Celebrity Birthdays.
Who is it?
It's Rai the Fly Guy, as I'm known around my home. Today we have 7.
Ooh, lucky number 7.
7 celebrity birthdays. So there are 2 who you will probably not get the person's name, but I am very confident you will get a character. The other 5 you will 100% get their names.
Hey, Brett Cullen.
Nope, it's not his birthday again. Sorry.
I'm gonna build my house on me getting Brett Cullen in the last weeks.
All right.
Guesses.
So, without further ado,
Are we doing the
I'm
call?
gonna start. I can see both of you, so it's up to you.
No, let's do the call.
Do the call?
Oh, I like it.
Right.
Yeah, I like the call.
Okay. So I'll have to see who says call then. Adam,
Well,
give me a call.
we're sitting in the same room, so
You don't see who says call, you hear it.
call.
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 Okay.
Mine's
okay, I
high
got it.
pitched. Mine's a little
I'll
squealy.
do mine in a
It's-
baritone. Call.
You're so talented. Okay.
Thank you.
And let's go. Okay. This Pro Football Hall of Famer has also successfully dabbled in acting, usually playing himself. But when it comes to his arm strength, he definitely doesn't have a failure to launch.
Call.
Adam.
That would be Terry Bradshaw.
That's right.
Ooh,
Terry
hey, that's a good movie.
Bradshaw.
Failure to launch.
It is.
Some people might say it launched Bradley Cooper's career. Just saying.
That and Alias.
Alias? Oh
He's
yeah,
in the show
I
Alias.
forgot about that.
Never seen Alias.
I haven't either. But okay. Terry Bradshaw's birthday. How old is Terry Bradshaw today?
I'm gonna go with Terry Bradshaw is a clean 62.
Terry Bradshaw is 65.
Wrong. Terry Bradshaw is 73.
Holy shit! All right,
I'm gonna add in the wrong if you guys get it wrong. Okay. This feline named human is mainly known for his stand-up comedic work, but he can also act, particularly on Fridays. Adam.
Fuck.
That would be Mr. Cat Williams.
God damn it.
That is correct. Cat Williams' birthday today. How old is Cat Williams?
Damn, Cat Williams is.
Fam loves Cat Williams.
He does. Cat Williams. Fuck, I have no idea how old Cat Williams is. I'm gonna say. Fuck, 51.
All right. He was really big when we were in high school. He had a
Huge.
lot of stand-ups when we were in high school. And I want to say around there he was maybe like 40, 41.
Okay, Hey,
I'm going to say he's... What did you say?
I said 51.
Did you say 51?
You did.
I'm going to say 53.
Wrong.
Fuck.
Cat Williams is 50 years old.
Fuck. It was right there.
Idiot.
Right there.
Right there.
Close.
The right math.
All right. Next up. This actor is a big hit among desperate housewives. Just don't ask him to try and dunk a basketball on an ice rink.
Call.
Matt.
It's Pistol Pete from Parks and Rec. I don't know
Correct.
the actor's name.
Half a point. Adam, can you...
No, I don't know what his name is.
All right. His name is Tuck, T-U-C,
No.
Watkins.
No, that's not right.
That can't be his name.
That's his name.
Tuck Watkins.
Tuck Watkins. So
Who's
Matt,
not a
you get
real
the half
person.
a point. Hey, I mean, apparently he is.
He is... Damn.
Silver Fox.
He is
Not anymore.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
49 years old.
Okay.
I am going to go with a 52. Breaking the 50 barrier.
Wrong.
Fuck.
He is 55.
Ooh. We're right there.
Yeah, not great for
I
her.
assume
Well, except
it's
with
Tuck.
Terry Bradshaw. It's 10
Terry
years off.
Bradshaw, you're a decade off. All right. While our parents' generation might recognize this actress in a general hospital, our generation didn't truly discover her until she was lost and fell in love with a number-obsessed lottery winner.
Call.
Matt.
I forget her name from Lost. It's Hurley's fucking chick. Livy. Livy.
Libby.
Whatever.
Libby.
I guess
It is
that.
Libby.
No, I'm not giving out any point. I'm not giving out any points for that one. Actually, you know, I'll give Matt was on.
No,
Matt
he was on. He knew exactly who it was.
He knew
just
who it was.
thought it was Libby for some reason.
Ah, I said Libby.
Does anyone know her name? The actress's name?
It's Kate Hudson.
Correct. No. It's Cynthia Watros.
Cynthia Watros.
God damn it, we should have known that one.
I know. I figured you guys were going to... That was one of the ones thought you would get.
No.
All right. How old is Cynthia Watros, a.k.a. Libby from Lost?
I couldn't even begin to guess. I'm gonna say she's. Let's say she's 32 and Lost.
I keep trying to picture her, and I keep coming up with Juliet. I keep trying to picture Libby.
She looks
her.
a little goofier.
She kind of actually looks like Kate
She looks
Hudson.
like Juliet.
She's like Kate Hudson
But-
with like
but-
really
Maybe
droopy
she
eyes.
dropped on her head.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say she's 46.
I'm going 47.
Wrong.
Fuck.
She is 53.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Okay. I mean, I haven't seen her in years. Got
a close personal
Yeah, I was gonna
relationship.
say, you guys used to be best friends.
Yeah, just come over for Christmas. I call her Livy.
Libby.
Yeah,
Hey, Libby.
Hey,
What's my
Livy.
name?
It's not even my character's name, Matt.
Please stop.
She
right.
hated that.
If you're looking at a picture of this silver fox today, you will most certainly not see a wheelchair.
Gah!
Fuck!
Matt.
Mark Hamill.
Damn it!
Correct.
That's an awesome one.
Adam, I can see the pain in your eyes.
That's Adam's fucking thing.
My family,
I
that's my
know.
Family Guy line.
Oh, thought you were going to get that one. Mark Harmon. Happy birthday.
fuck.
How old is Mark Harmon today?
I don't know.
Oof.
52.
No way. He's older than that. He's
I honestly, I only know Mark Harmon from you doing the Family Guy impersonation.
Really?
I don't know who he is.
He's on NCIS.
I don't watch NCIS.
I'm going with 64.
Wrong. Mark Harmon is 70.
Oh shit.
I was way off. I think that might be the biggest
Well, the problem is like
That's
he
one of the
hasn't-
bigger ones.
extrapolation.
He probably hasn't done anything in years. So like the only time you see him is on like the 1
He's still
million
on
NC
NCIS.
That show is still like coming out with new episodes.
Can I look up who Mark
so.
Harmon is? I'm just going to search
Yes.
Mark Harmon.
Do you see a wheelchair under Mark Harmon? Don't look him up. You might get other birthdays.
I'm just Googling it. I'm not going to IMDb. Who's going to be like, Mark Harmon's birthday today, and so is Cyndi Lauper. No.
Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah. I was going to say. It's
Yeah, I
pretty
know
famous.
who he is. I've never watched NCIS. And
All
anyway,
right. Two
Mark
more.
Harmon. Okay.
Could it be serendipity that today is this actress's birthday? From a Mexican painter to the wild, wild west, she is a portrait of beauty from dusk till dawn.
Oh.
Matt.
Is that Salma Hayek?
Yes, it is.
Damn it.
So now Salma Hayek. Oh, fuck.
Beautiful, beautiful Salma Hayek.
She's so beautiful. Fuck.
Oh,
She's so hot until.
You know where you know Mark Harmon from? You remember NCIS used to be, would be on like right before Monday Night Raw?
Yes.
So you'd always catch like the last 30 seconds of NCIS every week. Like it's always on some cliffhanger.
Someone pointing a gun at somebody else.
Without fail.
Yeah.
So that's where you know Mark Harmon from.
Salma Hayek is fuck.
I mean, it's hard to guess the age.
She's fuck. She's 50.
I'm gonna go with. I feel like she just had a big birthday. You know what I mean? Like everybody like blew everybody's tits off. That like Salma Hayek is.
It's like every time it's Jennifer Aniston's birthday, and she's like, "Oh my god,
J Lo and
Jennifer Aniston's 105."
Oh, God.
She looks great, doesn't she? No, she looks bad.
No, please stop taking your picture.
I'm gonna go with a cool. How much? What did you say? 50.
50.
I'm gonna go 51.
You bitch.
Wrong.
Fuck. How old is she?
Salma Hayek is the same age as Tuck Watkins, 55 today.
Damn.
That's crazy. She looks great for her age.
She do.
How old Adam
All right.
Sandler just like squeezing in her as his wife?
Right. And Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
That's in Grown Ups, right? She's his
Yeah.
wife?
Yeah. Must
Imagine.
be nice.
Jesus.
All right, last one.
Oh wait. No, I gave Matt the point already.
Okay. All right. Get me two. While John Lynch may not be able to pronounce this actor's name, he's been on excellent adventures, clashed with the one-handed maniac, unintentionally started the Fast and Furious franchise, and made the ultimate decision between a red and a blue pill.
Oh.
Matt.
Keanu Reeves.
Utah, get me two.
Damn,
That's
you
right.
you dominated the end of that one.
Keanu Reeves. Now,
It's John, right?
I was racking my brain trying to think of the guy.
Keanu Reeves?
Oh, that was Kristen.
Kristen Lynch. I knew it was a Lynch.
It was a Lynch. And obviously starting the Fast and Furious franchise with Point Break.
Yes.
Fucking.
So I did
amazing movie. Incredible
Point Break,
movie.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure,
Yep.
Speed, and The Matrix. towards the end.
Excellent. Keanu Reeves.
So I'm gonna go first. I think he is the exact age as Salma Hayek, so I'm gonna go 55.
Okay.
For some reason, I think they are like the exact age.
Let's say he's 54.
Wrong. He is
Damn, no ages today.
57.
Oh, damn. That's crazy, though.
Yeah.
He's filming the next John Wick right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
I've only seen the first one.
I like the second one. I like the second one almost as much as the first one, and the third one is like just a step down, I think.
I've never seen the third one. I feel like I was drunk when I watched the second one, and the only time I saw the first one was with you and Holly Ryan at Holly's apartment, and the chicks talked through the whole thing.
There's no better. I'm gonna say there's almost no better, because I'm sure there's another better action scene that I'm not thinking of right now, than in John Wick 2 when he's making his way through the rave. You must remember.
Oh yeah.
He has all the guns in the catacombs just like set up.
Yeah.
And he absolutely
Awesome.
incredible.
Awesome.
Absolutely incredible.
I do appreciate the attention to detail they put in at least in the first movie. It's not just like, they go beyond a mindless dude movie for sure.
And it's him, like it's Keanu doing a lot of the stunts and the fight sequences.
Which is impressive at 57 or like 54 when
Very
he started the John Wick franchise. Crazy.
Right. Hey, well done, Ryan. Those were good ones.
Thank you.
Very good. And very good riddles, too. You were right.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Sure. Magnum opus.
Da-da-da.
Oh,
That's it for this episode's edition of Celebrity Birthdays.
Who was it? And now a word from our sponsor.
so we technically have a sponsor still.
Yeah.
I know we talked last week about Baboon to the Moon, the bag company. They're awesome. Adam and I ordered shit from Baboon with our link, and something got messed up. Anyway, we have tracking numbers.
We
for
have
our
track.
stuff.
We went through a little scare.
Yeah.
But we have real deal tracking numbers now, and they are en route. So
just so people know too, like you can go and buy these bags from baboontothemoon.com. They're awesome. I bought shit from them before. They're not a sketchy website at all. What happened is the company they use for these membership links for like our podcast for sponsoring us, I guess it's new for them, so everything they're trying to figure that out, how it goes into their ordering system. But anyway, if you go to averagenobodies.com/baboon and click on the image, you'll go to the website where you can order a bag. They got big old duffel bags. They got duffel bags for carry on. They got gym bags. They got fanny packs.
Hey.
They got dob kits. They got little mesh bags for like organization when you're in your, maybe if you like are packing and you want to put like your cell phone charger in a separate bag and like, you know what I mean? So it doesn't get lost in there, or like a belt or something.
Yeah.
You know? Throw it in there. Anyway, baboontothemoon.com, averagenobodies.com/baboon if you want to chip in 15% of your order to the show.
hey,
And now the draft. Today's draft. Iconic movie vehicles. We're going to pick the order live on camera.
okay, because we lost track.
We totally fucked up the last 2 weeks.
Yep. Somehow
Yeah.
I ended up with the second pick 2 weeks in a row. So I haven't had a third pick in like 5 weeks. I haven't been the third pick in like a month.
So we're going to use this app called Tiny Decisions that Justine recommended to us. And if you look on the camera right here, you can see it. It's got a wheel. It's got Ryan's name 4 times, my name 4 times, and Adam's names 4 times.
Okay.
And we're going to spin it. This is for first pick in the iconic movie vehicles draft.
No puzzle, no puzzle, no puzzle, no puzzle. It's a very slow spin.
Let's go. It's me.
Ooh, how convenient.
Wow.
It's me.
Okay. That's unbelievable.
Number 2.
Number 2.
It's me again. You guys just don't know how to do it. Oh, well. It's me again. How come it just doesn't take my name out? And, well, it's me again. I mean,
Come on.
I'm not doing this. Come on, app. Justine foiled us again. All right, it's going to be Adam for number 2
hey.
and Ryan number 3.
All right.
You bum?
Okay.
So just so everyone knows, the dictionary definition of vehicle is a thing used for transporting people or goods.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's, a far and wide. We can really get expansive with this,
What are you
as
going
can
with
everyone
first?
listening.
I could go so many different ways with this. So just so everybody knows, there's also an email that I have sitting in my inbox right now that Justine sent us that are not her picks, but it is actually picks that she thinks we're going to pick. So for each of us, she put down 5 that she thinks that each one of us would pick.
Okay.
So I'm not going to at all play into that, even though I think that she's probably going to get
Have
a
you
feel
seen
for
it?
No,
Okay.
I haven't opened it yet. All right, number 1 here, I'm going with Dom's Charger from Fast and Furious.
That is 100% on the list for you.
I know. Dom's Charger on Fast and Furious. So Fast and Furious 1, you get a look at Dom's past with his dad. And one of the things, before you realize that he has a brother that's John Cena.
9 movies later.
Yeah. He has this Charger sitting in his back garage that's like half finished. It's something that he hasn't been able to like bring himself to finish or like fix.
His dad wrecked it, right?
Yeah, well, his dad like twisted the chassis off the starting line when they used to drag race it at the track that he was since banned from.
Yep.
And he hasn't really been able to touch it or drive it since his dad died. So it's just been sitting back there. He eventually takes it out, and then it's been his like signature car, even though I don't think it's the exact one because it got obliterated about 100 times over the course of the franchise. But he always drives a classic Charger. He has in some of the new ones because Dodge sponsors it. They have like the new Charger, and he has like the Challenger and shit like that. But he always drives
At
one way or
one
another.
point in the movie, that
He either
classic
has
car.
it at his house or whatever. He has the classic Charger. So I'm going with Dom's 19. I think it's a 69 Charger RT.
Nice.
The first car off the pick.
All right, so my first pick is 100% on Justine's list. It is the Batmobile.
Shocking.
The Batmobile is my number 1 pick. I mean, any and all of them. My personal favorite Batmobile is the Christian Bale one, the tank style
The
one.
Tumbler?
The Tumbler, yes, thank you. That's my personal favorite one. I do love the Affleck one as well, and I'm horny for the Pattinson one because I love the Dodge Challenger. I love that fucking car.
It looks like I like Pattinson's one is cool. the reason why Christian Bale's one's really cool in my eyes is
so
because
different.
it has a backstory. Like nobody talks about like George Clooney building his Batmobile.
Right.
Like it's just there.
Right.
Just like the 1960s Batman, he just has a Batmobile. But that's military surplus that Wayne Corp fucking his company, Wayne Enterprises made. Like,
yeah.
It's a military grade vehicle that is turned.
Right, it just doesn't show up. And I guess in Batman vs Superman, I think you see Affleck and Jeremy Irons working on the car.
Yeah, for
at
sure.
different points. But like Pattinson's one is definitely 100% he made that car.
Right, that's a billionaire tinkering on a muscle car making a fucking badass Batmobile.
Right,
That's
and
awesome.
I hope we'll get to see that. So
Yeah.
my number one pick, Batmobile.
Right. Easy. Ryan.
All right. I'm going thanks to Johnny D, who created the DeLorean from
You
Back
had to
to
know
the
that was
Future.
going to go in the first round.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, it's iconic even, I feel like, for people who have never even seen Back to the Future. You know what a DeLorean car is. You know what a DeLorean time machine is. One of the more iconic parts of a very iconic movie. And it's kind of like magical. I mean, it can travel through time. All you have to do is go 88 miles an hour, 1.21 gigawatts, and you're traveling through time.
Gigawatts?
So,
I think something.
Gigawatts. Yeah, it's gigawatts. 1.21 gigawatts. Yeah.
flux capacitor.
The flux
fluxing?
capacitor, the Mr. Fusion food processor that makes the, so they don't have to go back and get the plutonium.
Hey, how funny is it in The Wedding
Very
Singer
complicated machine.
when Glenn Goulia shows up to the nightclub with the DeLorean?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
That car. I mean, it was a unique car because it's all aluminum. It's not painted. It's bare aluminum. It's a unique car on its own. But I mean, Back to the Future puts it on the map.
Yeah.
I mean, I would lead to believe that some people that are fans of Back to the Future don't even know that was a car company at one point.
Right.
Oh, 100%.
That DMC DeLorean was its own company. DeLorean Motor Company was its own company. So, yeah, very obvious pick for the vehicles.
And then first pick of the second round, I'm going to go to the ocean, and I'm going to go with the Black Pearl,
Oh, such
Ooh,
a
good one.
Pirates of the Caribbean. I mean, just, one of the highest grossing movie franchises ever, with Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow, and that was his ship. And it transported people, it transported goods. It's an iconic vehicle in the movie. It's I feel like, one of the more iconic ships in movie history. With the franchise that's gone on for so long, I feel like it spans generations too. So you have people like our age who know it. You have younger generations who know it.
So do you
I think it's an easy pick.
want to know a fun fact about the Black Pearl that
I
I
do.
just learned a couple weeks ago?
Tell me now.
Its original name would be the lore to it of Johnny Depp, Captain Jack Sparrow's ship, is that it used to be a ship called the Wicked Wench. It was a black and red, very vibrant trading ship for the East India Trading Company. And the guy, I forget his name now, but in Pirates 2, the guy he gets involved with that is like after him, the small guy, the guy with like the white powdered wig, forget his name. Anyway,
yeah.
Originally, he hires Jack Sparrow to mutiny his crew and gives him that ship. But then Jack Sparrow turns on him, and that guy sinks his ship. Then Jack Sparrow, in turn, goes to Davy Jones and has Davy Jones raise it from, like, it was burned.
Yeah.
And has Davy Jones raise the Black Pearl from the sea, which, puts him in debt with Davy Jones, which we see later in those movies.
Yeah.
And then now the Wicked Wench is now the Black Pearl.
Oh, cool.
And that's why it's black. It's all burned, and it's Johnny Depp, now Jack Sparrow's new ship under, because of Davy Jones. And the Wicked Wench is actually the name of the ship in the original Pirates of the Caribbean ride in Disney World. So if you go in there, you see the big red ship. It's the Wicked Wench.
That's awesome.
That's the ship.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
How do you know all this?
I lost touch with the
I follow a lot of
Pirates
Disney TikTokers.
movies.
Did you? But you saw all three of the original.
I saw the three.
Okay.
How many more are there? 2?
There's 2 more. Yeah, there's
Okay.
5 total.
Okay.
The last one was actually not too bad.
Yeah.
I liked it. Anyway, okay, back to you, Adam.
All right, so you got to know what's coming next. With my second round pick, I'm taking the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
Have to take it. Probably the most iconic spaceship in movie history. I'm interested to see if you guys can come up with another one.
Definitely the easiest and most iconic.
Yes.
For sure.
Millennium Falcon, Han Solo's go-to vehicle. Han Solo, Chewie, Lando. Who else pilots it? Does Poe Dameron ever fly it?
No, but Ray does.
Ray does. You figure, like, don't even get me started. Like, they just gave Ray all the cool shit in that franchise. Like, oh, Poe's going to drive it, and Ray is going to be the Jedi, and, what's his face? Finn will be like, sort of the Han Solo character. None of that happened. Ray was the only one that mattered.
Yeah.
That's a whole other rant. But the Millennium Falcon, actually, you know what? Movie I really liked was the Solo movie.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that movie was awesome. And like there was Star Wars fatigue because it was within a year you got The Force Awakens, Rogue One, which whips ass.
Yeah.
And then Solo.
Yeah.
And people were just like I feel like people were just Star Wars'd out at
For
that
sure.
point. But what I thought about that was awesome is like you see how Han Solo gets it. Not only that, but you see the Millennium Falcon brand spanking shiny new.
Yeah,
inside.
with the escape pod, everything.
It like clean white inside instead of like dingy and dirty like you see it when it's with Han and it goes to hell.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really cool, feature of it. Like almost, I won't say it actually because it's going to give away another potential pick of mine. But yes, the Millennium Falcon.
All right. Here we go. I'm going with a 1959 Cadillac conversion. What Cadillac conversion, in fact? It's the 1959 Cadillac hearse conversion, the Ecto-1
There it is.
from Ghostbusters. That is like what, along with the Time Machine, that is like for like car collector, like movie car collectors grail pieces. Like the Ecto-1 is one of those pieces. It's a very iconic thing. It's coming back in Ghostbusters Beyond.
Okay.
You see it in the trailer. One of my favorite, besides the DeLorean, probably the DeLorean and Dom's Charger, probably one of my favorites in movie history. So yeah, I'm going with the Ecto-1, the 1959 Cadillac, and then coming around, Pee Wee Herman's bicycle.
Good one.
A lot of doodads on it.
A lot of doodads.
And the whole movie is about him going to find his bike, which is awesome. That bike was dope.
Yeah, that bike was sick.
Yeah, that bike was awesome, and everybody wanted that bike. And
Roger.
The whole movie is about him going to find his bike, and it's just a fucking awesome bike.
That movie's awesome.
Yeah, great movie. Awesome bike.
All right, so my third round pick, is the carpet from Aladdin.
Wow, that's a good one.
The magic,
That's a very good
the
one.
magic carpet from Aladdin. That
pick.
that is an awesome vehicle to have. Just it's your buddy, number one, and it's always got your back, and it takes no fuel, takes you anywhere you want to go, and it's just you, maybe one other person on there, and a monkey, but the magic carpet is an awesome vehicle to have.
Get all the princesses in the area.
Be whipping princesses around wherever they are.
Yep, that's right.
Save them from Jafar and the rest of them. Yep, the magic carpet. Does it have a name?
I don't think
Just
so.
carpet?
No, I
Is
think
it,
just carpet.
Is it Ray?
Actually, it's Ray. Mike the carpet.
Yes.
Flying carpet.
Yeah, just the flying carpet.
That's it.
All right,
Very
Ryan, what do you
nice.
got?
All right. For my third round pick, I'm going with the Hog from Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, nice.
Lloyd Christmas, just when you think can't get any dumber, he goes and does something like that and totally redeems himself. It really pushes that movie to the next level, brings Harry and Lloyd back together, which they desperately needed to overcome the evil henchman. I always forget the bad guy's name.
Mental?
Is that his name?
The guy that they kill at the truck stop with rat poison?
No,
No, Swanson.
the main bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Samsonite? Mr. Samsonite.
Mr. Samsonite.
So maybe maybe not like the most iconic vehicle, but it's my favorite comedy of all time. So
Yep.
gotta show Dumb and Dumber some love with the Hog.
It's such a funny, the movie is so funny, and it's such a funny foil for them to be friends again.
Yeah.
Like,
It is.
It's such a stupid fucking like little thing, but it just like turns like keeps the movie going.
It does.
Right.
Yeah.
And it makes for a good visual gag with them two on the little, sit in that line of traffic when they're freezing with the snots and pissed on himself. Good stuff. And then I'm going to start off round 4. I'm going back to the ocean
Okay.
with Jenny from Forrest Gump.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Great one.
good
The shrimp
one.
boat that Forrest names after his dearly departed. They get married, girlfriend.
They were
Wife.
married.
Were they married?
They had a kid. Yeah, they were married.
They were. I didn't never know if they
Jenny
officially
and
got married.
Jenny and Forrest.
Did they? I thought she just like
Oh, maybe
treated
not.
him like dog shit the
Yeah, she
whole
did.
time.
She was a real
Well,
whore.
I mean, she's going through some stuff.
yeah.
He was also a simpleton, so
He was of a feeble mind.
yeah. But a very iconic part of that movie, shrimp boat. You got Lieutenant Dan on there, named after Bubba, or not named after Bubba, but taken from I think it was Bubba's family shrimp boat, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So just like a major part of an extremely iconic movie. So I'm gonna go with Jenny the shrimp boat,
Perfect.
full name.
Nice pick.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to the fantasy world here,
Fuck, don't you dare.
and I'm going with I don't know if this is what you got. I'm going with the Eagles from
Oh.
the Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
You like that one?
Could you believe that there's 2 from Lord of the Rings then? Because I have one on my list from Lord
Oh,
of the Rings.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. So the Eagles in Lord of the Rings, they bail because I recently watched the 3 Hobbit movies. They bail them out.
So many
They
times.
bail them out of 3 big time jams in like between the Hobbits and the Lord of the Rings movies. They bail them out so bad, and like it makes you wonder, like if you've got this trump card of having the Eagles, like why couldn't they just fly Frodo to Mount Doom? Or like, why couldn't they just fly them to the Lonely Mountain? And this bothered me, so I looked it up why.
There's a reason, isn't there?
There is a reason. Because, like, you know how there's wicked men? There's, like, groups of men that are bad.
Yeah.
They shoot the Eagles down if they go over their certain territories.
No.
They kill them, and
There
they,
you
like,
go.
harvest them, like, they're assholes.
Yeah.
So that's why they can't like fly them direct from point A to point B. They can only help so much. But in The Hobbit, like Gandalf calls them. They save them from the Defiler from falling off the cliff.
Yep.
And then in the big battle, the Battle of 5 Armies, the Bolg is charging with the Second Army, the Eagles and Radagast and the Skin Changer. They come out of nowhere and take
Right.
down the whole army. And then the Eagles save Frodo from
Right.
the fires of Mount Doom.
Don't you think too that like the Nazguls might have an easier time hunting down like these eagles with Frodo?
Yeah.
On his back, like. You
Oh
know,
yeah, that's true too.
Right.
Yep.
I don't know.
Sort of
And
like
also,
easier to see too.
And also, like, I think that Frodo at that height, flying with the eagle, might be a bad thing if like the Nazguls do come. Like,
Right.
If he falls from that height, like he's fucked.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
So.
Oh. Yep. The Eagles.
Very good. So my last 2. First, I'm going with my 4th round pick. I'm going with the USCSS Nostromo
Okay. Yep.
from Alien. Very iconic. Just the name Nostromo is very iconic. One of my favorite movies ever. And it's just like this, very dilapidated freighter, and it's like really doing a lot of nothing. Really has no like other like it's just a work vessel.
Yeah.
And it's involved with this like amazing story that happens exclusively on it, except for the escape pod.
Yep.
So yeah,
So that was the one I was alluding to. I had Nostromo on my list. I wanted to take that, but I went, my space one was Millennium Falcon.
yeah.
And that's another one where like in Alien and Aliens, Alien 3, and the spaceships are like very dingy and used. But then like in Prometheus and Alien Covenant, they're brand spanking new.
Yeah.
Just a cool little detail that they
So happy that article that
Yeah.
Esquire put out.
that was awesome.
Very good commending Prometheus.
It'll happen.
Back almost 10 years. I hope so.
It'll happen.
Need
Just
that
have
third
faith.
one. And then my last pick, 5th round, I'm going with Gandalf's horse-drawn cart.
Oh,
from the Lord of
okay.
the Rings
Yep.
movies. For some reason, that like him and Elijah Wood, Ian McKellen and Elijah Wood,
Yep.
sitting on not Ian McKellen, God,
Yeah,
Ian
Ian
McKellen, sitting on the cart. Like for some reason, that just like when I think of Lord of the Rings, that's the first thing that pops into my head. Like,
Right.
that opening, pretty much opening scene to Fellowship of the Ring.
Right.
And I just love it. I just love it so much. Like Gandalf's like, you know, this
Just
very
chilling.
weary, right? This very weary like wizard, but he's obviously a badass. And yeah, and also like I always am fascinated by how they shot those movies, because that cart was a very wide piece of production equipment.
Right. It's like, I saw something about that. Maybe you retweeted. It's like forced perspective.
Yeah, that's
So
how
they're both in there.
That's how they shot. Like The Hobbit, there was a lot of like CGI fuckery.
Right.
But in Lord of the Rings, they exclusively use forced perspective to make the Hobbit smaller and make Gandalf bigger.
Yeah, they definitely went more practical in the original.
Yeah, and that cart is like, if you look at it from the front view, it's very big. And
Yeah.
it's wide, and Elijah Wood is sitting far back, and he has to like be looking at an odd angle to pretend like where Gandalf would be right next to him. So that cart has like a lot of meaning in the Lord of the Rings movies history. So I'm going with Gandalf's cart.
Good pick. Shit, I've got 2 left on my list. One is from Dumb and Dumber, actually. So I won't go with that because you already did that movie. I'm going to go with one of my favorite movies, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I'm going to go with Cameron's dad's Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
If you are going to skip school for a day, what a way to do it in style. Convincing your best pal to take his dad's like gorgeous Ferrari out on the town in Chicago. And then even those valet guys, they had a hell of a day with that car.
1961 Ferrari 250 GT California.
Sounds sexy.
It is sexy.
It's a beautiful car. It's too bad it gets ruined at the end. But that is, as far as like having an iconic movie car to me is that car.
You know what's fucking weird? This is the 3rd time the Ferris Bueller's Day Off has come up today for me. Today on Twitter, I was scrolling around and they had I follow this account called One Perfect Shot, and it's the scene where Ferris's girlfriend, what's her name? Sloane. She's like leaning up against the window, and it's like shot, and you see her reflection on the window. Saw that today. When we just had our Mexican pizza, there was a Ferris Bueller's
That was
Day Off
a
picture.
dope picture. Don't
right
be
up-
surprised if you see that hanging up in my office
It's
at home.
pretty sick pictures hanging right above us. The picture of them all like dressed out with the beret on and all that.
Yep.
And then just now, pretty crazy.
Rye, close us out here, big dog.
Mr. Oh, a thing irrelevant.
Thing irrelevant. All right, I'm gonna go with. Austin Powers' car.
Ooh, the Jaguar?
The Jaguar.
The Jaguar.
That's awesome.
He also
one.
drives a Mini Cooper.
He does have, but it's the Jaguar
It's
for
the
me.
Jaguar. It's a Jaguar.
Yeah. That's it.
Very good.
That thing's got some doodads in it too, doesn't it? Maybe
Like
a couple
James
of
Bond,
doodads.
like goofy James Bond.
Wow,
I don't
no
know.
James Bond cars. We didn't.
I'm not a big Bond car person, honestly.
No, honestly, Daniel Craig's Aston Martin, and then like the Z4 Pierce Brosnan baby.
Yeah, but the Aston Martin is the iconic Bond car. But yeah, the Z4 is pretty badass too, I guess.
So my honorable mention, just real quick,
let's do honorable
is the Shaggin' Wagon from Dumb and Dumber.
Very good. I thought, honestly, Ryan, when you said Dumb and Dumber, I thought you were going Shaggin' Wagon.
Yeah, I actually didn't even think of that one.
Do you have any other honorable mentions?
No, I don't think so.
I had the Wagon Queen Family Truckster Station Wagon from Vacation.
Ooh, nice.
Good one.
The hoverboard from Back to the Future. Obviously, I had the Time Machine. Brian's Skyline from Fast and Furious.
Yep.
And that's it. That's all the ones I had.
Yeah.
Oh, and an X-Wing.
Yeah.
But I like that one is good, but there's not like a X-Wing. Like you could say Luke's X-Wing, but it's not any different than all
There's
the other
the
X-Wings.
Millennium Falcon.
Right.
That's it. There's no other Millennium Falcons out there.
Right. So, all right. So now we're going to open up Justine's, and we're running a little bit late, so we might have to cut what we're watching a little bit short. We'll just do highlights.
Yeah, I've only got 3.
But hold on. Let's open up Justine's email, and let's see what she has to say for us.
Let's see how well our number 1 fan knows us.
Let's see. Here she is. Okay. In the draft. Okay, so I'll read what she said. Okay, so here are the picks that I think are going to be made in the draft. I want the record to reflect that I focused on all movie forms of transportation, in parentheses, no animals. Not sure how out of the box you guys are going to be thinking today, but I didn't want to do just cars. Okay, here we go. Adam the Batmobile.
Nailed it.
Done. I don't know if you need a specific movie version here. I don't think that far into it. If you do, my first instinct would be the Tumbler from the Dark Knight trilogy.
Holy shit.
But if Matt or Adam get this pick, they'll probably pick the Ben Affleck one just because they're obsessed with that Jamoke. All right, number 2, James Bond's Aston Martin. Matt, no, I did not pick that. Although, and it wasn't
It
even
was
on my,
mentioned though.
Yeah. The DeLorean, Ryan, Justine got that. Mutts Cuts, Ryan, he did do a Dumb and Dumber vehicle, but it was Adam that picked the Mutts Cuts.
No, it was my honorable mention.
Ghostbuster car, the Ecto 1, have some respect, Justine. Matt, that's correct.
Holy shit.
The Millennium Falcon, Adam.
Oh my god.
The Firebolt, from Harry Potter, Adam.
Oh yeah, that was a good. I thought
What's
about
the Firebolt.
It's Harry's.
I thought he had
It's his
stick.
broom.
I thought it was the Nimbus, whatever the fuck.
Well, the one he get, like the badass one that he gets from his uncle Sirius is the Firebolt.
Okay. National Lampoon Station Wagon, Matt. It was on my honorable mentions. I almost snuck it in there. That's very good though. Jenny, Ryan, Ferris Bueller, Ferrari, Ryan. That was actually Adam.
Wow.
Very good though. Holy shit, the Orca, Matt. No, I did
From
not.
Jaws? Yeah.
That's a fucking iconic one. And I'm
What a
ashamed.
miss.
I'm ashamed. The Orca is so fucking iconic. Jurassic Park Jeep, Adam.
Yeah, I thought about that one.
The Titanic, Adam. The Titanic is a really fucking good
That
one.
is a
It
good
is.
one.
That's the vehicle. That's the iconic vehicle.
It is.
in movies.
Yeah.
That's fucking. That's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I mean, and
I didn't think
do we pick any other
But
movies
listen,
that are
it's
that
not like
high up
it-
to like the
it's not
box
like
office
any of-
records?
I don't know. I had thought about. I couldn't.
Black Pearl.
The Black Pearl.
Parts of the Caribbean's up
I
there.
thought about like one of those dragon things from Avatar,
Yeah.
but
Oh, that's what Falcor from Neverending Story I had.
Eleanor, Gone in 60 Seconds. Me, I thought about it. I actually, that was one I had thought of but didn't get in my notes. But I ended up going Dom and
Yeah.
Brian. But yeah, the
try to get a good mix of stuff.
The Eleanor, the 1967 fastback from.
Damn, we
from
blew it on the
60
boats.
Seconds. And in parentheses, she says, "Kid loves Nick Cage" with a bunch of O's and loves. And then Ghost Rider from Top Gun, Ryan.
Is that Tom Cruise's? Is that
think.
Mavericks?
I think.
Yeah.
Right.
I couldn't
sure.
find the name of it.
Well, she got most of them though.
Oh, and then she says, "I fully expect to be thrown for a loop and for one of you to pick some cars from Fast and Furious or Transformers, but my picks up top are better." You did tremendous.
I know.
That's fucking impressive. Out of 15, you probably got 11 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible. And this is some honorable mentions that she wants to see picked, but probably won't happen. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Grease Lightning. I could see Matt maybe picking this one. The Hoverboard from Back to the Future 2.
Yep.
The Yellow Bug from Footloose. The Enterprise, Star Trek, good one. The Black Pearl, Ryan picked that one. The Bed from Bedknobs and Broomsticks, a good one. Magic Carpet, Adam picked that
Hey.
one. The Orient Express, from Murder on the Orient Express, obviously. And The Bus from Speed. Great ones. Justine, thank you.
I
Thank
can't
you.
believe
Well
that.
done.
That is very
Incredible.
impressive.
We tried to have Justine come on today and join us for the draft, but we told her way too late.
She has other
And
friends.
she had other friends and other plans. But that was tremendous. What a list. And she knows our picks. All right, let's do what we're watching real quick.
Real quick.
Here's what I've been watching.
go for it.
Yellowstone. Done. And Yellowstone, that's it. And I watched one episode of Banshee just to see if it was as advertised. And let me tell you, it is as advertised. That show is off the rails from the second it
The
starts.
second it starts.
So I expect to be fully entertained going forward. So I'm happy that I have that now as a new show that I can watch. Ryan, almost got sucked back into Sopranos because you almost got me sucked back into Sopranos. But I can't do it because I can't start watching another show that I've already seen before. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. So that's it.
So I've got a small list, and I like burn through these shows. Well, I've been watching Trailer Park Boys just in the background while I'm working. I was telling Matt that like one of the funnier seasons is like one of the first seasons they get the high definition cameras, but it's still got like it's still got that it's season 7 I think 6 or 7, but it's still got still fairly new at that point. I think they're like on season 15 now, and It's a season where Mr. Leahy gets reinstated as a cop, but he's still a fucking drunk. And his boyfriend, Randy, they're not together anymore. and Randy just like gets super high all the time instead of drinks with Mr. Leahy. So like he's mowing the lawn and he gets pissed off with the lawnmower and he throws the lawnmower and then he just starts like smoking a bong in the middle of the grass at the trailer park. So I love Trailer Park Boys. I also watched Mayor of Easttown. Blew my socks off. Loved that show. Very good. Have you seen
Very
it,
good
Matt?
show.
No, I haven't started it yet.
Okay, so I won't ruin anything for you. I was texting Ryan today. I almost nailed it with who ended up doing it. I almost nailed it. I was right there. But it was a great show. Kate Winslet was awesome. I was texting Ryan today, like, Guy Pearce is in it? And, like, sort of a waste of Guy Pearce.
Don't ruin it.
All right, I'm sorry.
Because you never know.
Oh, okay. But Mayor of Easttown, really good. Kate Winslet is awesome in it. Evan Peters is awesome in it. I was psyched to see him
Quicksilver?
in something. Yes. Psyched to see him in something other than American Horror Story because, I mean, I love American Horror Story, but it's really what he's known for.
I heard the new American Horror Story sucks.
Really?
That's what I hear.
I'll have to ask Fam. He loves it.
Yeah, I figured that.
Trusted source.
And then, last but not least, I scorched through You on Netflix. Y-O-U. You.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that.
Scorched through it. Highly recommend. I know Holly and I were texting about it. And really good watch. 20 episodes, 2 seasons. The 3rd season starts in October. It's about this guy, Joe. He works at a bookstore and he's like obsessive compulsive. Like he'll see a girl there at the bookstore and like immediately fall in love with her. And he'll do anything for the girl he loves. Anything.
Sounds right up Adam's
And
alley.
there's a lot of like inner monologues, and it's really like he's a bad guy, but they make you feel like you root for him. You know what I mean? So he's sort
all
of
the best shows do.
right. And then so I really like season 1, and then Holly told me that she liked season 2 better, and then I watched season 2, and I 100% agree. Season 2 was awesome,
Very good.
and I finished it like right before I came here. I watched the new episode of Titans as well. Show you really need to get into, Matt.
My HBO's working now, so
It better be.
it is.
Titans is the DC Comics sort of spin-off thing with Nightwing, and Barbara Gordon is in it a lot. Batgirl.
Who's Babs in that?
I don't know her name, but
She's
she's
not like-
but it's like Babs post Joker attack. So she's
in the wheelchair.
yes.
So she's the man.
She's only got one leg.
What?
Yeah.
No, so she's the girl in the wheelchair, the woman in the wheelchair.
Yes, she's the woman in the wheelchair.
The woman in the chair. That's what I
The woman in the chair.
Okay.
And she's still badass. And you're getting flashbacks now when she had 2 legs.
Does she use what's the name again? She has a name, right? The
Oracle.
Oracle. That's right. That's
So like they've just mentioned it, and Oracle is like a computer program. It's like a system. It's not her.
right. Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't know, but very awesome show. Awesome show. If you're into DC Comics, that's an absolute must watch.
Okay.
Reek, what do you got?
Good read.
So restarting The Sopranos. So I'll document my journey
Oh,
as
so
the
good.
podcast episodes go on. I'm on episode 4, I think, right now. That's the only thing. It's
It's a
you know,
beast. It's a lot.
You can't really, you can't zip through it. So I'm on episode 4. The one thing quick that I have noticed, I love the way they write the older characters, like
Okay.
Tony's mom, Uncle Junior. Just like some of the things they say, like when Tony wants to kill Chris Moltisanti, and why can't I remember Tony's mom, whatever her name, Olivia. And Livia's like, I've always liked Christopher. He helped me put out my shutters for the winter one year. And that's it. That's the only justification she has for him not being murdered.
Yeah.
And then Uncle Junior's talking about Tony, and he's like, Tony's so ungrateful. I bought him a $400 surfboard one year when he was younger. Like,
that's so
they
good.
they write older characters so well, because that's exactly like how our grandparents think and talk.
Right.
Yeah.
One good deed or one misdeed, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, why isn't Tony thankful for his entire life that one year I got him a surfboard? So I'm excited to go through that again. I've seen it all the way through multiple times, but I'm going to do it again. And then I have 2 recommendations, both on Hulu, excellent shows that are currently ongoing. The first one is 9 Perfect Strangers, which is
Okay.
basically the White Lotus mixed with the first season of Big Little Lies.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys, I know Matt, you've seen White Lotus. I don't think you've seen Big Little Lies.
No.
It's fantastic. So it takes place at this like wellness retreat. Insane cast: Nicole Kidman, Melissa McCarthy, Bobby Cannavale, Michael Shannon, Samara Weaver, Manny Jacinto, who was Jason in The Good Place. It's just like an incredible cast, and it's like this kind of like this mind-bending like thriller / drama. It's very, very good. Highly recommend. It's on Hulu. There's been 5 or 6 episodes. New episodes come out on Thursdays. And then Holly and I also started Only Murders in the Building.
Yeah, I saw like 1,000 ads for that today.
Oh, it's awesome. Very, very fun. Steve Martin, Martin Short, Selena Gomez.
And
wouldn't think those three go together. But
Yeah, right.
and Steve Martin created it too. So he's one of those
Crazy.
guys that doesn't do a lot, so I trust when he puts his name behind something.
Yeah.
And it's
And
like
Martin
a comedy.
Short, like the two of them together.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's great. So it's like a comedy murder mystery.
Okay.
Very good. It's only been
love
3
it.
episodes, and those new episodes come out on Wednesday. So if you need a new weekly show, they're both on Hulu. New episodes Wednesdays and Thursdays. Good stuff.
Excellent. So that's it for what we're watching. We got to get out of here. We got to catch a movie.
Yep.
But
and also, Ryan, make sure you tell Holly. I promised her that I would watch The Haunting of Hill House this week.
you haven't seen that?
Haven't seen it. I'm
What are
going
you
to start it
doing?
tomorrow. I'm going to start it tomorrow.
Hurry up, because
Have you seen the
they
second?
just
Have you
released
seen the
it.
second one?
I haven't seen a single second of one of them.
Midnight
They just
Mass
released
is
a
coming at
teaser
him.
for the third one.
Oh,
So
looks
hurry up.
fucking
Well, I'm going to
incredible.
catch up. Like,
All right.
slow day at the grid.
It's such a fucking good show. I'm so jealous you get to watch that for the first time. All right. That's it. AverageNobodies.com/baboon if you want to help support the show. Buy a bag.
And Baboon, good bags.
They're just good bags. They're great bags. I've been using them for years. I love them. I have 2 of them, and now I have the micro mesh little organizer bags. AverageNobodies.com/baboon if you want to do that. YouTube.com/TheAverageNobodies, and we're on podcast services wherever you find podcasts. That's it. Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh.
Call.